It's a new season, it's 2024, as our Giants head to Tennessee to face the Titans. Two playoff teams from a year ago. It was the first game of the first season we played the Titans. They blew us out. The Giants lost the Super Bowl last year against the Baltimore Ravens, 58-55. They went 15-2, and for the Titans, it was a time to move on from Ryan Tannehill. They have a new quarterback. Despite winning the AFC South, they lost the wild card game against Kansas City. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. As always, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share as a new season. And coming out strong with the throwback away jerseys as the Titans come into this game with a new quarterback. We'll talk about him when they get on offense, but they said Ryan Tannehill wasn't enough, and here's Derrick Henry in this rush offense for the Titans. 2,700 yards, 3.6 a carry is, a little misleading. These stats aren't always right, but their offense was really good on the ground with Henry, and for the Giants, best offense ever. Put up 40 or more in every playoff game, put up 55 in the Super Bowl despite the loss, and it wasn't all garbage time, as Terry McLaurin now wearing 15 this year. Mike Vrabel trying to head back to the playoffs. Ryan Daboll has made the playoffs every year as a head coach, and the Giants will see the football first. Titans won the toss, deferred. Back deep, Gerald Payne, he won the job in full after the return touchdown last year. Greg Zuerlein sends us away. 2024 underway. From the 7, Payne takes it to the 22, and the MVP comes out onto the field. 5,200 yards, 32 touchdowns, another 18 on the ground with 1,500 rushing yards. Yeah, there's not much else you can say. They drafted Brantley Johnson, the right guard. He's hidden development and Burning Downing at wide receiver. He'll be the starting slot for the rest of the year. No matter how poorly he plays, it's going to be tough to gauge, as he'll start from the 22. And the shotgun, give it to Barkley, who's met and dropped, and that is Jeffrey Simmons. Probably their best defensive player. Kevin Byard made the Pro Bowl. Apparently Simmons didn't. They drafted Josh Garrison. He'll play at D-tackle along with DJ Reader, who they signed from Cincinnati. And the rest of the secondary is the same as last year. They brought in Josie Jewell from Denver. It's from the 20 on 2nd and 12. Has pressure from Landry up the middle. And reaching for the ball. It's out. It's picked up by Jewell. And Harold Landry forced it. And the Titans a quick takeaway, and we'll take a look at their new quarterback as Jameis Winston. Brought him in here last year in the regular season, 28 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, won a playoff game against Tom Brady, then ended up losing to Green Bay in the divisional. Here's the offense. They brought in Tyron Smith, a Pro Bowler, drafted Mason Williams. They moved Taylor Lewan to right tackle. Then, of course, Derrick Henry, probably the best player on offense, winning the Pro Bowl. One of the leading rushers in the AFC. As from the 28, play action. And Winston on the first play is dunked by Thibodeau. And that is career sack number 30 for the superstar first round pick. And here's the defense. Of course, the Giants, by making the Super Bowl and how Pro Bowl works in this game, don't have a single Pro Bowler. So you don't get the XP for it, I believe. But they brought in Eric Kendricks, by the way. Not really much else has changed. From the 36, delayed give to Henry. Breaks a tackle from Williams up the middle. He has 9. So a quick 3rd and 10 to start this game out for the Titans after the turnover. And Winston steps up, fires underneath. He's got Phillips, and Kyle Phillips, the first down to the 17. First red zone trip of the day for the Titans. And Winston will throw. And down he goes. And Ojulari cleans up the drive, and the Giants defense holds strong. He had 18 last year, and here's Greg Zuerlein to get 3 off the turnover from Detroit last year. 10 for 14, perfect on extra points. On its way, it is good from 37. And the Titans strike first, and the Giants take over from the 22 again. After the short return by Payne, blitz is picked up. Time for Cummings over the middle. He's got McLaurin across the 45 and tackled by Hooker at the 47. A gain of 25 to start his year. 2nd and 10. From the 47, quickly outside, Calvin Ridley. In a battle, he fights through it and has 9. So it's 3rd and 1. after the turnover on the opening drive. Give it to Barkley. With a blocker in front, Saquon Barkley inside the 30. And a quick gain of 14. Now 3rd and 11. Halfway in this first quarter, Giants starting to move the ball methodically. 3-man rush. He'll have the time. Steps into it. He's got Bellinger inside the 15. That's a red zone trip for the Giants. So first down at the 12. And they send the blitz. Unblocked! And he is dropped by Garrison. So the rookie third rounder gets up his first career sack, and now it's 3rd and 17. And Cummings with a blitz, unblocked, and down he goes, back outside the 30, and that is Josie Jewell. Only had a half sack last year from Denver, number 5.5 on his career. And here's Joey Sly, the new kicker. His numbers from New England last year. This is from 47, on its way, and it is good. They brought in Sly for his big leg, and he delivers. 3-3 game, 4:44 first quarter, split backfield. Winston over the middle. He's got Ingold, and just short, so it's 3rd and inches. In the eye, give it to Henry. Fights through Thomas, and there he goes. Oh my goodness! Finally tackled at the 41. McKinney was put on his back. So it's first down inside Giants territory. Winston, pressure, throws downfield. He's got Woods down to the 17. And a great throw. 3 minutes to play. Second red zone trip for the Titans. The underneath, he's got Hooper inside the 5, and Robinson, the straight tackle at the 2. So it's 1st and goal. And 2 tight ends. They have Henry in there. And they go to him. First play met by Kendricks. Stood up at the goal line. 2nd and goal. Now at the 1. Henry walks in for the touchdown. Tennessee. And that is career touchdown number 98. And the Titans retake the lead. Here's the kick by Zerline. Extra point makes it 10-3 as it's up the middle and good. And a 7-play, 74-yard drive. Giants take over from the 27. And start with a give to Barkley up the middle. And Barkley, 11 yards. Out of space for Barkley so far. 1st and 10, play action. Time. Over the middle. He's got Ridley inside the 40. Trying to get the outside and down to the 30. Cummings has hit his first 4 passes. Final play of the quarter. 2nd and 8. Blitz picked up. Pressure. And he's got McLaurin to take us to the second quarter. Down to the 16. Second quarter begins. 1st and 10. Second red zone trip of the day. First result in the field goal. Blitz picked up. End zone. It's caught, but down to the 1. It's Barkley. So it's 1st and goal. Barkley led the league in touchdowns last year. A keeper into the end zone and an easy score to tie the game. He had 18 in the regular season last year. He had a rushing touchdown in every playoff game as well. And number 19 on his career, Joey Sly, makes it 10-10. A 6-play, 74-yard drive. Titans take over from the 35. And Winston will throw. And the check down. Jackson wanted no part of Henry. And up the sideline he goes for 13. Approaching midfield. Starting to move it on offense. 1st and 10. Light box. Delayed give. Henry breaks a tackle. Derrick Henry still fighting for 9. They give him 8 on the play. Now 3rd and 2. From the 44. Giants show blitz. They drop out. Unblocked defender. Thibodeau gets a second. And back inside Titans territory. They'll have to punt. 3rd Giants sack for the first half. They take over 3rd and 5. And they're going to keep it on the ground. And Saquon Barkley has the first to around midfield. 8 carries, 40 yards. 1st and 10. Giants haven't led yet. 4-man rush. Pressure. Down it goes. And Jeffrey Simmons the first to get there. Harold Landry the second. And that's career sack number 28 for the superstar defensive lineman. And now 3rd and 13. From the 46, they needed the 40 of Tennessee. Blitz, quick throw, and he was sitting all over it. Intercepted. Roger McCreary out of bounds at the 48. His 3rd career pick, he was sitting all over the stop route by McLaurin. Or perhaps he threw it too early. 3rd and 7 for the Titans. Trying to retake the lead. And Winston has time over the middle. Wide open! Robert Woods. And the former Ram takes it to the 27. And a 6 for 7 start for Winston. 3rd and 9. Empty set. Giants show blitz. They drop out again. Winston. Time. End zone. Burks. Broken up. McKinney. And here's Zerline. This is from 43. And the Titans retake the lead after the turnover. So 13 to 10. 6 minutes left, 2nd quarter, down by 3. They start with an outside give. Barkley cuts it back. And Barkley, a 1st down. Averaging 5.5 a carry. He's now in the zone. 1st and 10. Blitz is picked up. And he's finally brought down. Ball's out. But it's picked up. That's Jeffrey Simmons. And his first forced fumble since 2020. A loss of 7. And now it's 2nd and 17. 4-man rush. Pressure immediately on the run. Look at the speed. A block by Barkley. And he's a few yards shy. So it's 3rd and 4. Empty set. Blitz. Picked up. Time. Middle. Broken up. Intended for Ridley. That was Fulton. Almost intercepted it. Titans take over. With a give to Henry. Up the middle. Picks up about 6. And now it's 3rd and 1. 2 tight ends set. And give it to Henry. Counter. He's got it to the 35. 1st down. They've run every play so far this drive. And outside they go. Henry. A lot of space. Oh, that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Adoree Jackson. Gain of 8 as it stands. 2nd and 2. Give it to Henry. Cuts it back. Derrick Henry shoves off Boss. Shoves off Love. To the 49, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, empty set for the Titans. Up by 3, trying to score more. Winston, time, up the seam, he's got Phillips. And Phillips to the 27, and he started 7 for 10. It's a really great start for Jameis Winston in the Titans uniform. You can see, I mean, the most Winston stat ever. Every completion has been over 10 yards, or at least 10 yards. It's 1st and 10 from the 27. Winston on the run, and that will be his shortest completion of the day. It goes for about 4 to Hooper. 2nd and 6. 4-man rush. Pressure across the body. He's got Henry. Turns it up. Rocked at the 15. So in the red zone, they've gone field goal touchdown. 1st and 10. And they send the house across the body. It's caught Phillips down to the 7. Timeout Tennessee. Now 2nd and 2 at the 7. Still run it. And zone. Caught! But out of bounds. That was Burks. Couldn't get the feet in. And now it's 3rd and 2. Empty set. At the 7. Can he get 1st and the 5? Winston. On the run. Throws. Intercepted. Intended for Burks. It's Julian Love. And his 8th career pick. Gives the Giants the ball at the 20 with 49 seconds remaining. So 1st down in the pistol. Cummings will throw. And on the outside, he's got McLaurin out of bounds at the 34. He started 7 for 10, 126 yards. Of course, the interception intended for McLaurin by McCreary. That completion, by the way, snaps a 3 straight incompletion streak. 1st and 10. And unblocked. Down he goes. And that's Landry. Timeout New York. And he had 2 last year. Now it's 3rd and 17. Number 27. 4-man rush. And a few times today. Up the seam. Barkley to midfield. And timeout New York with 30 seconds. So now 2nd and 10. Cummings. Gonna take the shot. McLaurin. He's got it! It's at the 10 and down to the 4. Timeout their final. And they're in range to tie this game. 1st and goal. I mean, they're more in range to take the lead. Cummings. Pressure. Hit. And at the feet of Ridley. 2nd and goal. at the 4. 12 seconds, can't end the play in bounds. Underneath, did he get in? It doesn't matter. Ball's out. It's picked up by Hooker. And Cunningham ends the half with his 7th career forced fumble. And the Titans hold on at the goal line. That would have ended the half anyway. That was in bounds and not in the end zone for whatever reason. He came back for it. As 13-10, a very disappointing first half for the Giants, and by all means, an incredible first half for the Titans. As we'll take a look at first half tendencies, Giants ran inside for about 4 carry, about a quarter of the time. It's been effective, the running game, especially with the lighter personnel the Titans like to use for the Titans on offense. Well, they like to run inside about 40% of the time. They have 4.5 a carry with Derrick Henry. Been able to gash the Giants as the Titans will get the ball. And the second half is underway. Slide kicks it deep, and Weldon will take it out across the 20 and gets rocked at the 22. Here's the first half drives for the Titans. A new graphic for this season. Let's see. Field goal, touchdown, punt, field goal, interception ended there. Their longest drive was that interception, the 12-play 58-yarder. But a lot of short fields. Of course, the touchdown drive was a long field. They'll start from the 22. And with first and 10 in the shotgun, 4-man rush. Winston on the run, chased by Lawrence, goes all the way across the body, intercepted! No one home, it's picked off by Boss. He had 4 last year, and this is career pick number 5, and the Giants get an immediately takeaway. They'll take a look at their first half drives. You can see the turnovers, fumble, interception, fumble, sandwiched in between the field goal and touchdown drives. They've been able to get some more length in the Titans, but haven't been able to move the ball well either. Barkley up the middle, he picks up about 8. 2nd and 2. Play action. And Cummings has time. Pressure coming. It is caught by Ridley inside the 20. And they're able to get the big plays 24 yards downfield. Now 3rd and 8. In range to tie this game. In the red zone. Blitz. Underneath. It's caught. Downing. He is short. And it's 4th down. They're going to go for it. Be aggressive. Always the right decision. 4th and 2. From the 12. Titans in the house. Cummings. Caught. McLaurin. Touchdown, Giants. And he had 12 last year. And number 13 as a Giants. And the Giants saw what Baltimore did to win the Super Bowl. And they copied it against the Titans. They're in front for the first time today. Sly. And it's 17-13. So the Titans take over after that interception. 3rd and 2. And under center. From the 34. Give it to Henry. Has a lot of space. Derrick Henry shows off McKinney again and out of bounds. If he stayed in bounds, it would have been a touchdown inside to the 47. And now the 44 of New York. 3rd and 7. Empty set. Blitz on its way. And stride. He's got Woods. And Robert Woods makes left miss. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Tennessee. He had 10 last year. And his career touchdown number 52 for the veteran receiver. And here is Zerline. Titans now lead again by 3. 17-20. Giants take over from the 24. Outside to Barkley. Cuts it back. Saquon Barkley. Oh, what a cut. Barkley fights for every inch. And 18 yards. So now 1st and 10. Empty set. Up the middle. Look at the speed inside Titans territory. 45. I've been really able to run the ball. 3rd and 4. Another empty set. And pressure. Hit. Incomplete for McLaurin. And they'll go for it on 4th down. Outside of field goal range with the wind against them. Halfway in 3rd quarter. Blitz to McLaurin. He's got it. Breaks a tackle. And that ball's out. Picked up by Hooker again and tackled by Barkley. And Amani Hooker forced it too. And it's just as if they got the 4th down stop. Another turnover for the Giants. Titans take over up by 3. From the 28, 2nd and 7. 2 tight ends. Winston finds Burks. Is just short. 3rd and 2. Giants show blitz. Trap out of it. Play action. Winston on the roll. Checks it to Henry. He didn't get there. Just short. Then they'll have to punch. Giants take over from the 21. In the eye. Play action. Quick throw. It's the former Titan, Kyrie Blasingame. And he picks up 8. 2nd and 2. And a keeper. Oh, a pancake by Neal. And he gets up and makes the tackle. Caleb Farley got pancake, but still managed to make the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 33. Play fake. The time. The middle throw. It's caught by Bellinger and a first down to the 44. Taking their time. 1st and 10. And the keeper getting the edge. And attempted block by McLaurin. Doesn't work out, but to the 41 he goes. Into Titans territory. 2nd and 9. Run heavy drive. Give it to Barkley. Up the middle. Saquon Barkley gets a block. Saquon Barkley is gone. Touchdown, Giants. And that is career score number 65 for the 2nd overall pick of 2018. And that contract is worth every penny. Kick by Sly is good. 24-20. A 7-play, 80-yard drive. Capped off by a 40-yard run by Barkley. Titans take over. 2nd and 8. Quick pass over the middle. It's caught by Burks. 34. It's first down. They shift. Final minute. And quick to the outside. Caught. First down is Austin Hooper. That takes us to the 4th quarter. 2nd and 7 at midfield for the Titans. 3 tight ends set. And blitz. Quick pass is caught. Burks. Ball's out. Picked up. Leonard Williams falls on it. It was Kaiser White. And Kaiser White proves again to be one of the biggest free agent signings for the Giants in the series. Or at least on defense. Take over 1st and 10 to 46. And after the turnover at the start of the 4th quarter, up by 4, keeper. And down he goes, Monty Hooker. Loss of 4. So at the 42, Barkley. Simmons, a loss of 3. It's now 3rd and 17. Need the 44. Coming. Seam. Ridley. Oh, he would have had it. Instead, they'll have to punt. Titans take over. 3rd and 8. The 24. Empty set. And Winston will throw. On the run. Across the body. Incomplete for Henry. They'll punt with a 3rd and 4. Titans take back over. And to give to Barkley. Has great blocking. Downey even picked up a good block, and if he broke free, that would have been a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 43. The wind's now at their back. Play action. Cummings. Pressure coming. Intercepted. Threw it straight to Cunningham. And the Titans defense again coming up strong at the 45. Cunningham had a forced fumble earlier today to end the first half, and now an interception in the 4th quarter of a 4-point game. Empty set, 1st and 10. Blitz. Under pressure. Ball's out. And somehow it's picked up by the Titans. That was Robinson coming in on the blitz. That 2nd career forced fumble. He had one on the 1st season of this series. 2nd and 23. They shift around. Under center goes Winston. Taking the play clock down to 6. And he'll throw. Time on the run. Throws all the way across the body. He's got a man, but it's underthrown. And picked up by Love. Julian Love certainly heard the conversation about trying to replace him. And he has the 2nd interception of the game. Down to the 47. Julian Love. We talked about if safety is a problem, we're going to have to replace him. He's going to be the first to go. He took that to heart. As the Giants take over from the 47. Quick pass to Barkley. And into field goal range to the 38. Of course, again, the win is at their back. 2nd and 1. And they shift. Play fake. Cummings. Pressure. It is he's thrown. It is caught by Bellinger. He boxed out fired. Cummings over 300 yards. First down to the 13. Giants over 400 yards of offense. And they give it to Barkley up the middle. Takes it inside the 10. Gain of 4. He's at 140 yards today. 2nd and 6. Give it back to Barkley up the middle. And it's third down upcoming. This is going to be a huge third down and perhaps 4-down territory again. Motion. 4 receivers to the left. Cummings will throw. End zone. Barkley! Touchdown! And the Giants have 30. With the 16th career receiving score. He had 3 last year. And the touchdown leader from a year ago has one through the air. 31-21. With 8:10 to play. It's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Titans need to score quickly. 1st and 10. The 25. Winston. Wide open! Oh, that would have been a touchdown to Hooper. Instead, he missed him. I don't know what happened. The defender fell. 2nd and 10. Winston on the run. Nobody open. He'll take it himself. Across the 35. Fighting across the 40 and down to the 42. So now 3rd and 9. Winston. Pressure. Deep shot. Intercepted. He led the team last year, and Adoree Jackson finally gets his first. 20th career interception. He had 12 last year. And the Giants have another takeaway. 3rd and 11. The Giants. And 4-man rush. Tries to float it. Jumped and intercepted. Elijah Molden inside the 20. Andrew Thomas, the last line of defense, forces him out at the 9. And Molden, his 7th career interception. The Titans get it back again. 1st and goal. Under center. And from the 8s, motion. And the blitz is sent. Picked up. Winston fires. Caught. Turning the corner. Touchdown, Tennessee. Traylon Burks. He had 7 last year. That is career touchdown number 15. And the Titans all of a sudden are right back in this one. They'll go for 2, by the way. They'll make it a 3-point game. They have to at this point. 5:14 to play. And Winston empty set. On the run, throws to Henry. Known for his pass-catching prowess. Makes the catch. 1st and 10. 5:10 to play from the 26. 2 tight ends. Trying to burn some clock. Play action. Cummings, pressure. Middle, caught. Bellinger. Down to the 50. 345 yards. 2nd and 8. 4 minutes to play. Titans sack the block. It is caught. McLaurin. There he goes! Terry McLaurin! He's gonna go the distance! Touchdown! Giants, his 2nd of the day! My goodness! They stacked the box for Barkley. Expected the run. They threw into the blitz. And the Giants back up 2 scores. The kick by Sly. 38-28. With 3:51 to play. 3-play drive. Titans take over 3rd and 7. Empty set. Winston. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete for Woods. Kendricks was on him. 4th and 7. Giants press the receivers. From the 28, they need the 35. Winston, deep shot. Woods, broken up by Robinson. And now we've reached the 2-minute warning. A 1st down ends its full house backfield. And a keeper. A block. Another. And a touchdown. Giants. Jonathan Cummings, it's career touchdown number 20. And it is 44-28 with 1:54 to play. The kick by Sly makes it 45-28, and the Giants' offense has not missed a step despite the turnovers. They still put up 45 with ease. Titans take over from the 25. Up the seam, he's got Burks. And to Giants territory, so probably another, well, a score for pride at this point. And from the 47, Winston on this. Oh, what a throw! And that's Henry down to 25. Hurrying to the line. Winston, time. Sets his feet, fires, caught. Burks to the 17. 30 seconds to play. In the red zone, underneath, it's caught by Henry, down to the inside the 10. Timeout, Tennessee. Winston, if he scores a touchdown here, it will be over 300 yards passing. 1st and goal from the 9. And Winston steps and fires. It's caught. He is over 300. Timeout. From the 3, empty set. 4-man rush. Winston trying to escape. Met. Ball's out. Picked up. Ball game. And that is Vince Thomas, the second-year defensive lineman. His second career forced fumble. And the Giants hold on to win. They win opening day, beat the Titans, who blew them out in the first game of the series. And they end up winning in a blowout, 45-28. So, I mean, the turnovers were a problem. We turned it over 6 times, and luckily we were playing Jameis Winston, who turned it over 4 times himself. Actually, 5 times if you include the fumble. Yeah, we can't play like that, clearly, but week 1 is fake. We all know that. Saquon Barkley, back in 2022 form, it appears. 6.3 a carry, 158 yards, touchdown. I mean, my goodness. And then, of course, Jonathan Cummings, nearly 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, of course, 3 interceptions, 67 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, this team is pretty much unstoppable. Julian Love, 2 interceptions. So much for him having to be replaced. He's really good. Of course, Zach Cunningham had a forced fumble, a pass deflection, and we threw it straight at him. And he picked it off. Derrick Henry had 112 yards, but he had like 100 after the first half. And it was a 3-point game for a lot of it. So we did well against him, and it is one of the best running backs in football. Jameis Winston, I wasn't ready for Jameis Winston, I'll be honest. But we got the full Winston experience. 4 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Yeah. We gave up 300 yards. We almost gave up 400 yards of offense, but it didn't feel like it. Of course, a lot of that is Derrick Henry. No upgrades today. So, and now on to games across the league. Let's get things started in Dallas. As the Buccaneers play the Cowboys. We'll start with Ezekiel Elliott. Led the league in broken tackles last year. And how about that for a start? How about that final block by Beachum, 17. And Zeke Elliott, 81 yards on the second play of the game. Cowboys lead 7-0. And he wants to be fed. Tampa Bay takes back over. Tom Brady on a 3rd and 10 from the 11. Finds a wide open Jalen Darden. 11-yard score. Buccaneers tie it at 7. So Dallas gets the ball back. And Dak Prescott gives it to Tampa Bay as Shaq Barrett forces the fumble. It's picked up by Tryon Chirinka. And Tryon, a 9-yard score. Buccaneers now lead 14-7. Dallas gets the ball back, and on a 3rd and 4, a give to Elliott. 8 yards. How about that play call? Buccaneers still lead, though, 14-10. Tampa Bay gets the ball back. Halfway second quarter, give it to Fournette. And that's a touchdown, 1-yard score, and Buccaneers now up 21-10. Tampa Bay gets the ball again, 1st down. Deep shot, and it's caught by Tommy Tremble. Down inside the red zone, 27 yards, 24-10 lead. Well, 2-minute drive now for Dak Prescott, and he finds Amari Baskerville. And that is 22 yards. Buccaneers lead at the half, 24-13. We take it halfway 3rd quarter, and at the 3-yard line, a give to Ezekiel Elliott, the fight, and the touchdown. It's a 3-point game. All of a sudden, they go for 2 and get it. It's 24-21. We take it 4th quarter. Dak Prescott going to fire deep, and he's got Amari Baskerville again. 17 yards. This game is tied at 24. We take it to the halfway mark of the 4th quarter. Full house backfield. Dak Prescott finds Michael Gallup. Cowboys lead for the first time since the second play of the game. 12-yard score, 31-24. Take a final minute. Tom Brady trying to go on a game-tying drive, and he does! Nathan Claiborne, 20 yards. Buccaneers tied at 31. Next drive, and 2 plays later, actually, for the Cowboys. And Dak Prescott finds Michael Gallup, breaks a tackle, breaks another. Somehow gets out of that swarm, and is going to end up going 75 yards. And it's now 38-31. Cowboys back in front. Tampa Bay has one last chance. And Tom Brady unloads it. And it's broken up by Michael Ojemudia. And that will do it. Cowboys win it. We take it to Pittsburgh, where we start with Baker Mayfield firing Chase Claypool. Baker Mayfield now the starting quarterback for the Steelers. Chase Claypool never got traded in this series. 7-0. We take it later in the 1st quarter. How about a fake field goal? You don't expect that week 1. A wide open Josh Woodard. Steelers increase the lead 14-0. And we take it 2nd quarter. Steelers get the ball back. And Mayfield finds a wide open Van Jefferson. The former ran 32 yards, 21-0. In the first half, we take it next drive for Washington, 2nd and 13. They don't have a positive yard of offense yet. It's knocked in the air and intercepted. C.J. Henderson, the former Panther, takes it to the 46. Steelers now lead 24-0. We take it to the 2-minute drive. 2 timeouts for Pittsburgh, 30 seconds left, and Deontay Johnson brings them into field goal range. 9-yard catch, 27-0 at halftime. We take it to the first play of the second half. We'll start with Daniel Jones. Under pressure, fired steep, and the flag is a roughing the passer. For the moment, 16 yards for Quintez Cephas. They get a field goal. 27-3 is the score. We take it later on third quarter, as Baker Mayfield, halfway through, fires deep and finds a wide-open Van Jefferson, the second score of the day, 34-3, 24-yard score. We take it fourth quarter, and one last drive. Baker Mayfield finds Van Jefferson for his third of the day. Steelers win it 41-3. And now we take to Philadelphia as the Bears play the Eagles halfway first quarter. New quarterback is Armstead, and he finds A.J. Brown on the opening drive, 14-yard touchdown. Eagles now lead 7-0. So the next drive for the Bears, and Justin Fields on a 2nd and 5 turns the corner. Look at the speed he can run. Takes it for 15 yards. They had a field goal. Eagles still lead 7-3. Next drive, we take it second quarter for the Eagles, and a give to Miles Sanders, and he's bottled up. No! Look at the fight. Miles Sanders for 12. They're back up by 7. It's 10-3 after they had a field goal. Later on, second quarter, Bears have the ball, and Justin Fields fires deep in a wide-open Deontay Hardy, and the former Packer takes it for 40 yards. This game is tied at 10. We take it next drive for the Eagles, and how about a give to Miles Sanders and a good block. Miles Sanders got the starting job back, and he's making the most of it, 23 yards. Eagles lead at the half, 13-10. We take it third quarter. 3rd and 5, and Jalen Hurts, or Armstead finds Devontae Smith, 12 yards, 16-10 lead. It's going to be hard making that adjustment, as they both wear 1. Take it fourth quarter, first play of it, in fact, and a go-ahead touchdown to Deontay Hardy, 17-16, and it'll stay that way until the final 2 minutes, where they get the ball back, and David Montgomery ends it all. 5-yard score, Bears win it, 17-16. And on to the rest of the scores on Thursday Night Football. The Chiefs blow out the Ravens 42-14. On the Sunday slate of games, the Colts beat the Jaguars, the Patriots beat the Texans, the Falcons beat the Panthers, the Bengals beat the Saints, the Broncos beat the Chargers, the Browns beat the Raiders, the Seahawks beat the Niners, the Jets beat the Vikings, the Packers beat the Lions on Sunday Night Football, and on Monday night, the Dolphins beat the Bills, and the Rams beat the Cardinals 32-38. And now on to standings in the AFC North. Ravens are the only team to lose in the South. The Colts are the only team to win. In the East, the Bills are the only team to lose. And in the West, the Broncos and Chiefs won. In the NFC, Packers and Bears won in the North. In the South, only the Falcons won. In the East, we and the Cowboys won. And in the West, Seattle Seahawks and Rams won their games. For Players of the Week on offense in the AFC, Patrick Mahomes, 349 yards, 5 touchdowns, a 153.1 passer rating in the win at Baltimore. And in the NFC, Justin Herbert of the Atlanta Falcons, 467 yards, 4 touchdowns, a 119.6 passer rating in the win versus Carolina. In the NFC, Levante David, 14 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and a pass deflection in the win at LA. And in the NFC, Josh Sweat, 7 tackles, 6 for a loss, 3.5 sacks despite the loss versus Chicago. On to leaders for passing: Justin Herbert, 467 yards, Patrick Mahomes, 5 touchdowns, Jameis Winston, 4 interceptions. For rushing, Christian McCaffrey by 1 yard, 159 yards, 3 touchdowns for Javonte Williams and Christian McCaffrey, and 12 broken tackles for Derrick Henry. Receiving, Drake London, 184 yards, Bryan Edwards, also a Falcon, in 3rd place, and Van Jefferson with 3 touchdowns, and Bryan Edwards, 96 yards after the catch. Wrapping things up with defense, Leighton Vander Esch, 18 tackles, Josh Sweat, 3.5 sacks, and Julian Love, 2 interceptions. Week 2 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Patriots and Broncos. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Cardinals, Buccaneers, Jets, Texans, Vikings, Commanders, Dolphins, Jaguars, Falcons, Eagles, Rams, Bears, Cowboys, Lions, Bengals, Bills, Packers, Niners, Browns, Steelers, Raiders, Chargers, Titans, Colts, Chiefs, Saints, and on Sunday night, we play the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl rematch, and in Monday night, the Seahawks play the Panthers. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time when we face the Baltimore Ravens again.